Hello, this is Zachjackdad for CardRunners.com. I have not been here for a little while. It's been a couple months since I made a video, and I am back to make some more videos for 2014. I did a year in review last year in 2012, and I thought it went really well. Basically, what I did was I did a little bit of self-reflection. So I looked back on the year that was, how things went, and I did it sort of, I have two parts to my poker career. I have the videos I make, and I have the games I play. And I made a conscious decision a couple years ago. Everybody knows I play part time, and I made a conscious decision to make videos, to take time to make videos and coach and to play a little bit less. And I did that for a whole bunch of reasons. One of the biggest reasons was I enjoy the heck out of it, and I have a limited amount of time. So if I wasn't gonna play, if I was gonna make videos, I had to take time out of playing. It wasn't like I had all this excess time on my hands. I have a full-time job. I have two kids. I have a wife. I have a house and stuff. So I can't just all of a sudden invent time. So I had no choice. If I was gonna do that, I had to do, I had to make the time to make videos. It came out of my poker playing time. I still got to play considerably, I think. But what I wanted to do, and I looked really quickly just to set up the OPR and stuff. But what I do is I do sort of a review of OPR now. There's two things about this video. Number one, there's a lot of people that have commented in the past, although no one has recently, you know, I could care less about your life. I could care less about, you know, whether you're tilted or how you feel or whatever. It's just not stuff I want to hear about. I don't care what you're doing. I just want to know what you have to say about poker. And so on that point, this isn't going to be a video about in this spot I fold and this spot I raise. This video is about self-reflection, about looking back at the year, about what I've done. So it's one of those videos I can't help but talk about myself and my feelings and what I've done and where I've been and what I'm doing. So, it may not be the video for you. Obviously, if you're going to continue watching it, you've been warned that it's not going to be. It's going to be more about the approach to poker and how poker fits into my life and what I do with it. There's a lot of people out there that are in very similar situations to me, whereas they work, they have families, and they really want to make a go at trying to make money playing poker. So that's number one. Number two is, and this is more for me than for you guys out there because you're not talking, you're just listening. But I'm not happy with the year I had, so I just put it right out there on the table. This isn't fun going back and looking at numbers that I had and how bad it went. And what I want to stay away from is I know a lot of reasons why it's happened, and the biggest reason that it's happening is that I'm just not playing as well as I used to for a whole bunch of reasons because I haven't done enough self-reflection. I haven't watched enough videos myself. I haven't sought out coaching. I haven't done enough self-examination. Like I just haven't done all the things I need to do to get there. And so I recognize that, and what I want to stay away from myself, and this is what this comment's really for me more than anyone else, is I want to stay away from just bashing myself and saying you're terrible, you're awful, you had a terrible year. So I'm gonna break over to OPR and show you guys. So for those of you that don't, and I'll get on there in a second. I'm just gonna change my screen over. But for those of you who have never used OPR, it's official PokerRankings.com, and I'll show you. And you have to opt in there on PokerStars. So you have to tell. There's and I'm not going to show you how to do that because it's not a lesson on that. But this will keep track of everything you do. And there's lots of tracking sites out there. Probably a bunch I don't even know about anymore. But I've always used OPR. It has all my data going back to 2008, 2009, 2007. Shows every MTT I've played. And for MTT players specifically, it's very, very good because it tracks ROI and things like that. But you have to opt in to get the ROA and data, although you can still see a lot of information on people, like how many tournaments they play and sort of where they rank. So I'm going to go through sort of how to look at OPR and stuff. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a review on the videos I did during 2013. So if you watched this one and then the one last year, the last 24 months of videos, you'll have a good overview of what they're about and what I've done. And I'll give a little description on them. So, if they seem like something that you'd be interested in watching, you can go back and try to watch them.